All right, hello everybody. Here's a special Clixstars quick pick today. Today we are talking about the black and white power batteries, the convention exclusives. Oh, actually, it's online exclusive. Sorry to all those that were at San Diego Comic-Con and didn't get a chance at these. But we lucked out, and through coordinated strikes, we all managed to get one ordered. And so today we're talking with Charlie and Troy, and Annie's there just observing, and Darren's in the background, and there's Landon. Anyways, Charlie and Troy played a quick game with the batteries, with the rings attached to them, because we were fortunate enough to pull a Black Lantern ring today. And so, Troy, you played the Black Lantern, and Charlie, you played the White Lantern.
We intentionally didn't play any of those cores, so we could see how it is when everybody gets the special ability granted from the ring, instead of just +1 to everything but damage. Which, I can see certain ones getting bad.
It turned out really well for me.
Yeah.
Almost everybody on my force was able to die. I rolled a 6 on 3 gens.
Yeah, since he had the white ring, because whenever you give a person a ring with the battery, they get the, or a construct with the battery, they get the ring's power, whatever that is.
Yeah, let's take a look at the constructs real quick here.
Yeah.
So in the set comes with, each come with 7 constructs. They both have the same constructs with the exception of the White Lantern has the sniper rifle, and the Black Lantern has the net.
What's interesting is that the net works no different than the green net, and that's supposed to be the Black Lantern's exclusive, which is weird.
Yeah. So we've got the catapult, which grants telekinesis. We've got the boxing glove that grants close combat expert. We've got the scissors, which grants exploit.
Except against rocks.
Except against rocks, which we learned today. We've got the crossbow, which range combat expert, correct?
Yes.
And then we've got the nurse here, which is regen. Sniper rifle, 10 range.
Which is the White Lantern exclusive.
Exclusive for White Lantern.
And then we've got the net here, which grants...
it's a free spoke cloud, but only 2 squares, but anybody in that has to break away from that square.
Yeah, which came with the Tomo
It came with Tomor 2, the green version did.
Yeah. And so I want to say these constructs look great. I especially like the boxing glove. But,
I see some great potential for the sniper rifle.
Oh, the sniper rifle, we already talked earlier today.
It's going to be a tournament.
Like, I was talking about Constrictor getting the sniper rifle and that being crazy. I think we were...
How much range does Ganthet have?
Ganthet, I think it has an 8 or close, or something ridiculous. Like, a 2 bonus wouldn't be that much.
Yeah, but with that perplex power, that could be very dangerous.
Yeah, but anyways, there's a lot of dangerous possibilities when you add 10 range back into this game, which, you know, let us know what your thoughts, what piece you would think would become broken by adding any of these pieces in the comments. But anyways, how did you guys end up using your batteries in the game?
Well, basically, all the batteries pretty much just give extra powers. And instead of something like the Infinity Gauntlet or the Utility Belt or the Book of the Skull, it doesn't give you like 15 different powers. Each construct gives you 1 power, and then you got the ring's power. And until you get later on in the dial where it can give more constructs to people that already have them, you're only going to be getting 1 extra power.
And the construct also gets abilities perplex. Probably
The battery itself, yes.
Oh, yeah, the battery.
But until it gets powered up, its range is like
Whatever it's
6. So it can be deadly later when it gets to like click 15 and get 15 range on that stuff. But otherwise, it's not that bad, and you have to land it on the right clicks because it goes between a support power, a outwit, prog, and perplex. Don't get anything else.
I actually didn't even use a sniper rifle because in a lantern team it really didn't come in that handy.
Yeah.
Because they all have 8, 10 range, most of them. The nurse scheme kind of handle because if you are playing a White Lantern figure, they don't get the ability to use regen on the next turn once they've been KO'd and come back. So it's handy to put on a White Lantern build back in to be able to go up and stock.
I used no Black Lanterns, so everybody on my team got Steel Energy, and when an opposing character was KO'd, they all got healed one, which I saw the most damage from that on Hanan, because you had been wailing on Hanan for like 5 turns, and he was back at his starting click because he kept killing people. So there's potential for bad. I think of all of the color batteries, these are not going to be they're going to be the least of our worries.
Oh, I mean, like I can see the Red
powers,
Lantern being like granting poison with penetrating damage
and Giant's Reach
and Giant Reach and all that stuff. That's, I mean, there's going to be a lot of. The thing is, I can see with these, it's going to add a lot of interesting aspects to the game. I think it's going to bring a lot of new players to the game. We talking earlier today with Rashad on how, like, basically a lot of these powers are oversimplified for a reason. I mean, there's some complex powers, but for the most part, like Black Spectre, he just basically has the one power of a person he KOs throughout the game.
Or Moro. Tons of powers, depending on how many people.
Pretty simple, and it also allows users to get a chance to play every single power that they can, like, they potentially could want to play, which, you know, I think is going to bring in a lot of new players. It's going to bring a lot of interesting combinations. The problem is it does bring in, of course, it like Rashad was saying, it becomes at a point where it's like you're just rolling dice. But I think that will balance out over time. Probably in the next rule book, we'll probably see some slight changes to fix some certain situations, like, you know, maybe something about like limiting the amount of additional powers a person can have.
We're also seeing that already from Guardians of the Galaxy, and there are figures in there that say they can't be assigned relics or resources, so they can't get extra powers.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of things that are coming into the game that are finally taking resources into account. Granted, I mean, Marvel 10th, you know, you've got that Iron Man there that doesn't take damage from anyone assigned a resource, but at the same time, he is going to be phased out within the next like 6 months here in the next set. So Cat
can get rid of parts of resources or relics.
So there's a lot of interesting things being added to the game to counter resources. Resources are here; they're going to stay. And I like how resources, especially with these power batteries, are going. They're interesting. They have a lot of versatility. They don't seem broken because you can actually get rid of the resource in the game if you feel strong enough.
This is by far the least broken of the resources there.
The only one I can think of that's not needed worse is the Penguin.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I mean, and you're also paying 70 points for this thing.
That's what makes sense.
As opposed to the utility belt, it's like what, 30 altogether?
27 or
27.
Yeah. But anyhow, if you can get a chance to get a hold of War of Light power batteries, we highly recommend it. They look amazing. Honestly though, unless you're a collector, I don't say them being absolutely a must-have, because especially in September here, we're going to get a lot more lanterns. They're going to have just as many abilities. They're probably going to have just as many like little constructs for you to add to your gameplay. So don't stress it if you don't pick one up today. You know, be patient. Maybe you might find one later, but
you can pick up probably all the other batteries minus the green, white, and black for about the same cost as you'll pick up these two in a few months.
Absolutely. So just be patient, but if you
don't care about these two cores,
you don't care about them too much. Like, honestly, it's going to be hard to get most of the White Lanterns. It's going to be a pricey. Like, it's kind of like you're going to get into a lot of money here if you want all this stuff. But and it's really, you don't need money. I want to reinforce that Heroclix, you don't need money to play this game. You can pick up a booster and start playing, and it's going to be just as fun.
Yeah.
So until next time, thanks for watching. And if you want to visit us here in Savannah, Georgia at Morningstar Games, drop on by. We love playing with new players and meeting new people. Leave your comments, subscribe, like, whatever, do all that stuff. It's all good. And until next time, thanks for watching.
Have a good one.
All right.
Bye.